This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Tips to stay safe on the roads this holiday season are coming your way, plus another outdoor exploring segment with Ken Jackson. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I'm Ken Kara, and I'm thankful for all of you. Really and truly, thank you so much for enabling us to do a job we love in a community that we love. The holiday season can be a busy time, and now with even more on our minds because of the pandemic, we may need a little reminder to take care while driving. Here's Janine Lassant with PennDOT Safety Press Officer Michael Toludo.
So no matter if you're driving during the holiday or before the holiday or around the holiday, people are ready to get out of their homes after being cooped up for so many months.
Right. So if you're going out shopping on Black Friday, if you're going out on Saturday, the day after Black Friday or the weekend of Thanksgiving, you want to be safe, still follow the same rules of the road. This time we have to wear your mask and social distance, but you could still go out and do your shopping and be safe. Still put your child in the child safety car seat. That's still important. Wear your seatbelt is important, and do not text and drive.
Talk about some of the other safety guidelines for being on the roadway. Will there be construction? Worrying about deer on the road as hunters are out there as well.
So there's a lot of things to be considered. Construction will be shut down for the holiday. There is no construction on the roads. So, and most of the construction season is coming to an end around the end of Thanksgiving. There may be some work next week, the week in December, but most of the construction work is done for the season. And during the holiday season, starting Wednesday afternoon through Monday, there'll be no construction on the road. Also now this time of year, you have to be careful that there are deer out there. So if you're in an area where you know there's a lot of deer running out, be very careful. Be alert. And also what I found, even when I taken my niece to school, is sun glare in the morning. Sometimes you got to be very careful of the sun glare. Make sure your windows are clean. Make sure your visor, there's no junk under your visor, to make sure you can put your visor down. So there are some of the issues of the road. And also do not text and drive, and wear your seatbelt. Well, I would wear, if you have more than 2 or 3 people in the car, I would wear your mask. And even I just saw a thing today where carpooling, they recommend carpooling causes a lot of some spread too, carpooling. So that may be an issue. But if you're in the car with several people, I would wear your mask. What
are you seeing when we talk about results with crashes or DUI accidents? Are there more people on the road this year? Are there less people on the road this year because of restrictions?
Well, in the beginning, when COVID began, it was really a slowdown. It may come back. It's starting to come back, but now we're back into it again. So it may start to slow down again. I think there was less people on the road, but it's a holiday time, so there may be still more people out there in general anyway. And I think you need to follow the same rules no matter what time of year it is. Do not drink and drive, and to make sure you're safe. All right,
we got to talk about some potholes on the roads. How are we doing?
I think we're doing pretty good. The weather's been pretty good. We haven't had really cold weather. We had some little bit of snow, but not like anything. 2 years ago, we had a major snowstorm on November 15th. So 2 years makes a difference. It's been pretty warm, actually.
Yes. So if people want more information, whatever day they're heading out, whether it be Thanksgiving, Black Friday, the weekend of the holiday, and then you see this increase of hustle and bustle throughout Thanksgiving and, as you said, New Year's, where can they get information on specific roads?
Well, they could use the 511pa.com. They could call 511pa 511 on their phone if you go the old way. But your computer, 511pa.com. And there's also an app for it that they could download it on their phone. Also, they can call 1-800-FIX-ROAD. If they have a complaint, they see a sign. I'm always known as, if I see a sign down, I call it in. If I see an object on the road, I call it in. So if you see something out there, you could always just call our office at 570-963-3502. You could just call me personally. Now that winter is upon us, you can go to Winter Guide on our website and get the list for your emergency kit for your car. You should start putting that together. what you need for your car if you're doing a lot of winter driving. But you never know, this year maybe less people will be driving in the winter.
Very good, and maybe
Because
we
people
won't
are
have a
working
lot
from
of
home.
snow.
People are working from home this year, so maybe that is a safety thing too.
Very good. Well, thank you for joining us. Always nice to see you. Stay safe and happy holidays, and happy Thanksgiving to you and yours.
Oh, happy Thanksgiving, and it was a great year, and I hope next year is much better for everybody. Thank you.
Today's news feature is brought to you by Frankie's Pizzeria, located at 3739 Wyoming Street in Hazleton. Every Friday night is all-you-can-eat crab legs from 5 until 8 p.m. Reservations are suggested. You can call 570-454-6000 to make a reservation or for more information.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Here's our forecast from the National Weather Service. On Friday, it's going to be partly sunny with a high of 51 degrees. At night, mostly cloudy with a low of 38 degrees. Saturday is partly sunny with a high of 47. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low of 30 degrees. Sunday is sunny with highs in the mid-40s. Sunday night, there's a 30% chance of rain, mostly cloudy with a low of 33 degrees. And then on Monday, a 40% chance of rain and snow, mostly cloudy with highs in the mid-40s. I saw a fox while sitting on my front porch recently, and it was awesome. Here with a much more elaborate description of his fox sighting is Kent Jackson with another edition of Outdoor Exploring.
The red fox popped out of the brush and was as surprised to see me as I was to see it. It dropped its food and raced back into cover. Foxes run fast enough to medal in the Olympic dashes, so I didn't expect to see it again. I did take a U-turn on my bicycle to notice what it dropped. When I spied the fox, the food in its mouth looked to be about the size of an ear of corn, still wrapped in a faded autumn husk. Upon closer inspection, the food was animal, not vegetable. Foxes eat both, but meat is their main source of calories. This looked like a rabbit, a common prey for them, but was so decomposed I wasn't sure. Ears and most of the fur were gone. One leg was still attached with a pink skinned thigh like a chicken drumstick. It seemed muscular enough for an animal that jumps as well as a rabbit. After some research, I learned that foxes bury food to help them through lean months. So this rabbit might have been underground for a while, and the fox could have been carrying it to a new cache. Seeing the fox was a thrill for me, but I'm sorry to have scared it into dropping food. Maybe it came back for supper. After all, foxes are nocturnal.
Well, everyone go grab a leftover sandwich during the break because there's some great stories coming your way, including a sports feature with 2 Hazleton area high school softball players heading to Division I colleges, and our latest gaming segment with information on the new Xbox and PlayStation. And in the SSPTV Spotlight, Dr. Scott Sacco has some chiropractic tips to help your back while at home.
The City of Hazleton will be having their annual City Hall tree lighting ceremony on Sunday, November 29th, with the event starting at 5 p.m. The Miss Greater Hazleton Scholarship Organization will be having a raffle fundraiser in which the grand prize will be 12 single-day tickets to Disney World. The winner will be announced on January 1st, 2021. For more information, you can visit MissGreaterHazleton.weebly.com.